Hey everyone, it's Brendan. Welcome back to 300 Save. You're reviewing Superman. I'm really excited for Henry Cavill to come back in this role. It's been a long time. We haven't seen him since the post-credit scene of Black Adam, which we are also excited for. And James Gunn's directing this one. It's going to be great. Wait, who the heck is that? Who's the Justice Gang? Where's the Justice League? Why is that girl screaming so much? Where's Ben Affleck? Who are you people? Mr. Terrific? Well, that guy's pretty cool. Jokes aside, this movie's pretty super, man. It's not super, I just wanted to use that phrase. It seemed fitting with the name. Let's see what the numbers have to say about this film. Superman, directed by James Gunn, is a very comic booky movie. We are thrown into this world where all these superheroes already exist. Metropolis, I don't know why people even live there. Battles happen there 4 times a week. In this movie, Lex Luthor hates Superman for some reason, wants to take him down. He has the help of Ultraman and the Engineer, who he had a hand in creating their powers. And they're going to take down Superman in this movie. Lex Luthor also uses the conflict between Boravia and Joharvius Gooverville. That's all I'm going to say about the movie, no spoilers. The narrative analysis gets a 5.4 out of 10. Starting with the plot, I was impressed how we were thrown into this world with all these characters and we were able to understand them, as well as the conflict and the plot twists. As far as the characters go, I thought the character selection was unique. I liked it. Some characters were more one-dimensional than others, especially Lex Luthor, who hates Superman because he mentions it in one of his 2 monologues he has, or both of them. Terrible writing by James Gunn. He's been writing so much with all these DC projects that I feel like this is just some burnout writing. These 2 monologues that just got through and nobody wanted to say anything because he's the boss of everything. But this was terrible writing. I will say that. It was terrible writing. My favorite character was probably Mr. Terrific. Him and Crypto got a lot of laughs in my theater. This might be a hot take, but I hated Lois Lane in this movie. Like, why are you so antagonistic towards your boyfriend? On tape, no less. Asking him all these hardball questions, putting him on the spot. When he's giving you good reasons, you're like, oh man! I mean, you guys are having a nice evening, then you decide to attack him like that. I would not want to be in a relationship with this woman. Brendan, why did you get involved with the Boravia and Joharvius conflict, huh? What? What are you talking about? People were going to die. I had to get involved. What are you, a spokesperson for the United States of America, huh? How are you still even arguing with me?
Oh, yeah?
I'm trying to film a review.
Well, I'm a journalist. Yeah?
Oh my goodness. Woman. Don't use that. The themes in this movie, I feel like, are what they needed to be. A hopeful message about seeing the good in others. Very simple. Maybe a little too simple. But like I said, that's all you need for a Superman movie here. And you did have that one required emotional speech from Pa Kent, the mentor in this movie. It did feel required, like, okay, let's get the emotional speech done. It's a trope in a lot of movies. I'm using it in one of my upcoming movies, which is a parody comedy, so, I mean, take that what you will, but I guess people could be a little more creative with just having the mentor give the emotional speech. Switch it up sometimes. The 4 analysis gets a 7.8 out of 10. This stuff was fantastic. Not Fantastic Four, it was just good. I'll start with the positives. Most of the wide-angle lens shots from James Gunn I liked. I liked how a lot of the fight scenes were shot. Also, the editing transitions. There'd be like a click from a briefcase, click, and then click to the next scene. The click from a door lock. One where a person was falling from the sky. Then it cut to an egg dropping into a bottle. Cool transitions. Great editing. Audio was good too when all the background noise was muted. It would just focus on a certain piece of dialogue. Another technical feature I liked about this film is how they let the sun shine brightly and they didn't change the aperture whenever they moved the camera, which a lot of films will do when you're moving to a shot with the sun in it. You'll have to adjust the aperture so like the screen doesn't get blinded by the light. They let that happen in this film a couple of times, which is for a symbolic reason, I'm sure. Probably because the sun is Superman's strength in this film. It was nice because we don't see that too often. And the final positive I'll mention is the suits. The suits weren't afraid to be comic book suits. They had cool designs in this movie. As far as the negatives go, Jeremy John mentioned this one. Lex Luthor in the CGI. It's like they told Lex Luthor to act, but they forgot to tell him that there's going to be CGI all around him. Sparks were literally like in his face, and he did not react at all. A woman with tentacles flying around her, he did not look at those at all. He was just focused on what she was doing. It was stupid. After the opening scene, it was a weird transition. It just cut to black and then you're into the next scene. I felt like a title card could have been placed there. It felt weird for the pacing. My brother Miles mentioned this. Sometimes the camera was too shaky during fight scenes in particular. I personally didn't see a problem with that. Shaky cams can be useful in fight scenes, but you gotta still be able to understand what's going on in the fights. Luther, sure, our order just came in. Would you like some donuts? Do you want to know why I hate Superman? Wait, what? Were we just talking about something else? Sure, why do you hate Superman? He's super, and he's just bad. He's an alien, and I'm gonna get my revenge. Revenge? What did he do to you? You know, for him being so super, and he's bad, and I'm gonna take him down with my evil schemes. Video game controls, 1A. 2C, 35 BC. So, would you like the donut? Or I'll just eat it myself. Pick those up! Superman! Luther, I'm taking you in. How did you find me? You are way too obsessed with me. Let's go. Alright, Crypto, sit! The contextual analysis gets a 7.2 out of 10. This movie excels as a comic book film, but under-delivers as a comedy. I just felt like maybe it was trying too hard to be funny. I liked James Gunn's previous works. Those were funny. I don't know, there was something off about this one. This film does fit the tone of James Gunn's previous work in the DC Universe, Peacemaker, The Suicide Squad, Creature Commandos. I think he said that when different directors take on projects in this universe, he's going to allow them to do different tones and directing style. I think that might be a problem if you're having these characters cross over with these films. It might change how these characters are written. You're going to have some weird clashes with style because these characters in this movie are very comic booky, comedic. If you want to make a thriller horror movie or something, you want to include these characters, it's not going to feel right. It's not going to mesh well. I foresee some problems in this universe down the line. Historically, the conflict with Jarskovich in Boravia is oddly timed based on things happening in the real world today. But this was written like 3 years ago, so I don't think it has anything to do with that. People are trying to make this movie political, which it's not. I swear I did not notice that. I swear. Watching this movie on its own, it's not bashing you over the head with political messages. Despite what people online are saying, or even what the director himself says, this movie is not political really, or not super woke, as people might say. In talking about the directorial style, James Gunn has made his distinguished style. You've got the ability to make you feel sympathetic for a dying AI robot, the distinct song selections, wide-angle lenses, in the way his fight scenes are shot. He takes very unique approaches to everything. The people who wanted a classic Superman movie, they got those tropes, although some of those moments were undercut by James Gunn's comedy. And also, just something felt a little off in this movie. I don't know if it was the color grading in some areas or it was just too much wide-angle lens. But compared to James Gunn's other projects, I'd say this one is a little weaker. It's still good, but something felt off. I can't quite place my finger on it. Time for the bonuses. This film gets the soundtrack bonus. Like I said, James Gunn, he selects these unique, strange songs that just work, and they're always catchy and good. But also the Superman score. Whoever does the Superman score, they do a good job. Time for the call bonus. I'll call a random person on my phone and ask if they've heard the movie. If they have, it gets a plus 1%. I'll be back. I have to call them. I'm calling a coworker. Hopefully they answer. I talked to them earlier today. I've never done a live call before. We'll see if this pans out.
Hey, Brendan.
What's up?
How are you, man?
Good. Have you heard of the movie Superman?
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
I couldn't.
No?
I plan to, but like my roommates are geeks. They don't want to go to Hollywood. They only go to Indian movies. Yeah, the new one. Yeah, where the underwear is Batman on pants.
Do you like the difference?
Yeah, it's like bringing back the memories. Yeah, Superman's always like the red, blue, yellow. I've seen your videos, like some of the videos, like you call random people and do that. Yeah, I think I've seen that video.
So after all that, my score is 69.9%, but we have to factor in external opinions. The audience at Rotten Tomatoes gave this a 93%. The critics at Rotten Tomatoes give it an 83%. Is that right? And IMDb gave it a 77%. This is not on my original 300 list. Check out my Patreon.
Yeah, you need that Patreon.
Time to calculate the final score. Drum roll, please. And the final score is 73.080186667%.
That's a little under average, like 75 is average, right?
It's solid. Ranking number 7 as the 7th best movie of all time, right between the two accountant movies. I forget my outro. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
See you then.
What?
Look at this, come outside.
Outside?
Yeah, my back is hairy. Look at in the tree.
Your back is hairy? What? What did you say?
And back's your side. Go outside, look in the tree.
There's a raccoon, I know.
Why is he in the tree? What is he doing?
The raccoon?
Yeah.
Where they are.
No, they're not, dude.
Pick Baxter up or just...
He's gonna eat me.